welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. How is everybody today? So I'm just going to play with my camera just a second. There we go. How are we all doing? So I have a magazine and we haven't done one of these in a while because yeah, we've been moving studios. So what we're going to do is open this up. So this magazine is Simply Cards and Papercraft. So let's get it out. Get rid of that. Okay, so I know some of you do keep the plastic labels to store your magazines in, but I actually use these from Amazon. They're just A4 plastic wallets. So just so that you know, I don't know, I just like them. Right, let's move that off to the side. Let's have a look at this. So this is Simply Cards and Papercraft issue number 243. You can buy this from Craft Stash. The link is below. It is an affiliated link, which means every time you buy from Craft Stash using that link, I will get a small commission. And it really helps with my channel and helps to support it and to bring you videos like this. So let me just move them over there. Right, so let's have a look. We've always got a little bit in about the editor. We have a piece here, and look, it's our lovely Julia. I didn't realise she was in this, so I'll have a look at that. So a guide on everything that's in. So page 70. Okay, just for when we get there. So I'm just going to do as I usually do, grab a few pages and turn them over. Always end up getting the what do you call it? Adverts. Honestly, so more adverts. Yeah, so lots in here on different things that you can do. So as you know, I always like to show you a few pages, because I do think that if you're going to buy this yourself, then yeah, you'll want to look through it yourself. Now, so the next page is our Julia. So there she is. So here it is. So it's all about Julia. So it tells you a little about her. What is it that you love about crafting? What inspired her to start a YouTube channel? So lots and lots of different things on our lovely Julia. But she also works with Rebecca, I think her name is, with sign language, which I think is such an amazing thing, because there is nothing out there for the deaf community when it comes to crafting. So I am absolutely chuffed to bits for Julia, and I hope and wish her the very, very best, because yeah, definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing. Okay, so let me show you what's in, because I keep forgetting and you guys keep asking. So for the next oh, I like it, our next issue of Simply Cards and Papercraft is this. So we're getting this 19-piece stamp set designed by Sheena. So we've got light bulbs, we've got textures, and then some other bits, and we also get a 4-piece die set, which I love, which is of a light bulb. How fab is that? I love that. So that is the magazine. So now let's go on to the gift. So the gift is come on. Oh, the magazine, if you're to buy it in the UK, will cost you £8.99. Yeah, nearly forgot about that as well. Right, so let's take that out. Okay. And then here's the gift. So we've got this beautiful stamp set. I love these flowers. We've got some textures as well, some splats and stuff. We've got some foliage, we've got butterfly, and then we've got some sentiments. We've got with thanks, spread your wings and fly, thinking of you and birthday wishes, and never lose hope. Absolutely gorgeous. And then these are what I've been most excited about, is the stencils. So oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. Let me just take these out. So I know with mine you have to, just where they've gone through the cutting process, you need to pull the bits out. But yeah, these stencils are just beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna take these extra bits. It's only on this one, because they're not meant to be there. Okay, I don't know if you can sort of Look, oh, it's already out. There's another little bit. I'm getting them out now because when we start using them, obviously I don't want them to be a problem. So just a couple more. But yeah, definitely going to have to do something with these stencils because they are stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just amazing? Got a few more bits. So when you get yours, if you do get the magazine, then you will need to take away those few bits. But like I say, it's not really that much of a problem. It does happen with all stencils, and I only know that because of the stencils that I sell. So, but I tend to try and sit and do it all for you. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. So there's that one, and then we've got like this shell design one as well. So let me move this. Oh, look at that. We can use that background. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to cut them out because they're just divine. You know what I'm like. Oh, do you know what? We could use that as backgrounds on the card itself. So, right, I will be back in 1 second. Right, okay, sorry about that. Hubby came in to come and put me some fresh water in. Right, okay, so, yeah, like I said, I want to keep this because we can use that as the background. I'm liking that pink one as well. I'm thinking I need my bigger trimmer as well. But, right, let's just cut down here because I don't keep the packaging that it all stays on anyway. But if you can make use of it, why not? Why not? The only downside is we've got this like glue bit right in the centre, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. I'm going to cut this in half, so I'm going to cut it. There we go. And then just going to cut this bit out. Okay. Let me straighten that up. And then we'll work with it. Like I say, if you can use them, then I think we should use them. Okay, that one. Just going to tidy up that edge and that bit. Right, okay, so there's that bit. Right, now, if you can hear something, that's our lovely little lady. So lady is just having some treats out of her little bowl because she's been a good girl. So I put some little dog biscuits in for her. Now you could use both ways actually. Oh, I don't know whether or not to have the pink side or not. Yeah, do you know what, let's just do the pink side. So I'm going to cut this at 6 inches, and now I quite like that edge. I like the how funky it is, so we're going to keep that. Right, okay, now that I've done that, what we're going to do is I'm going to grab some card base. As you're probably thinking, honestly Dawn, what are you going on about? You're really just going for it now. And the answer to that is yes, I am. Right, okay, so we're going to do one card just using that stencil, one card using that stencil, and then we're going to do one card using the packaging. Let me just let a little bit out. Go on then. Okay, so there we are. Right, and what we're going to do is we'll leave that card till last. I'm going to go with these first. So we're just going to get our stencil. I'm going to pick a colour. And I think as with leaves, why not go with, I was thinking green. That might be a bit too dark. Let's have a look. Look at clover maybe. Oh, I might do both of them actually. Salvage patina, I quite like that. Oh, I might do all three. Yeah, let's do all three. So what I'm going to do is we need some washi tape. So where's my washi tape? Go right over to the other side of my room. Now what I'm going to do, it's weird because when I was in my old craft room, everything was in in reach. Like I could reach it exactly where I needed to reach stuff. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to go straight onto the card base with this, I'm going to just pin this down straight down onto the card base. Oh, actually, before I do that, what I want to do is I want to glue down the card base. I'm just going to go underneath and stick a piece under. Now, as long as all of this is showing, make sure you guys can see, and you can. And I am going to go on all 4 sides, just because, yeah, I don't want it to miss anywhere. Because what I'm going to do, so let's get our green. I'm going to start off with the darkest, and we're going to go in the center like so, and do a circular motion like that. Then I'm going to come in with the Lucky Clover. So normally you would do like lighter to darker, but we're just doing it, I'm going the other way. And then we're going to bring that around like this, so it's a bit wider. Okay, and then we're going to come in with our salvage patina. Hopefully this will all look nice, and we're just going to do the rest of it using that, making sure it's all covered. Okay, I'm liking this. Well, I'm hoping I'm going to like it. It looks as though I am. It looks as though it's going to look gorgeous. There's a lady trying to get Daddy's attention to come and let her in. Okay, so all the way around, because once I take this up, we can't put it back down. Right, I just want to come back in with pine needles just in that centre, just to darken it up a little bit more. Okay, right, there we are. So let's take these off. I'm just going to pop because I can reuse that on the next stencil. So washi is a really good thing to have for this, because it's a low tack tape. Oh, I hadn't realised I was over the card, but never mind. I'm liking that. And then whatever's on my brush, I'm just going to go around that edge, just with what's, like I say, whatever's on the brush. There's lots of ink on there, and there we go. So that's the base for our first card done. So now we're going to come in with this one, and we're going to do very much the same. Yeah. So what I'm doing to put the card down onto it, the surface, is I'm just popping some tape just along that bottom edge, and that's just going to keep that card into place but not affect this. And then put our stencil on. Okay, and then we're just going to go over all of the edges with our tape like that. Okay, and then there, like so, and then that's going to keep everything into place for us. Now with this one, I think I'm going to go with milled lavender. That's not, oh, it is bush corduroy. I didn't want that one. Dusty Concord. I'll go with that. And then and then yeah, I think I might come in with one lipstick, so I might have it that way on. Okay, so let me grab these. So with Dusty Concord, what I'm going to do is this time I'm just going to go around the edge. So we're doing the darkest around the edge, like this. I should have really started off with the milled lavender, but never mind. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to bring in the milled lavender, which is what I should have started off with, and put that in the centre. Okay, just put a bit more of that on. They more or less look like the same colour, but they're lovely. And then in between and around, we're going to go with our one lipstick. Not colours I would tend to put together normally, but let's see how it goes. Okay. And then I'm going to come in last but not least again with the Dusty Concord all the way around like this. Okay, so there we go. Right, so let's move them. Oh. And then let's take this tape up. The lady's obviously been a madam because I can hear my hubby. Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. I really, really like that. Really nice. Right. Okay, so now that we've done them, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the stamp set and we're going to choose something to stamp on. Now, we're not going to, this is actually going to be a one layer card, I think, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some black, what do you call it, some black ink. Let's grab some stamping platforms out. I'm going to move everything out of the way. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to stamp these. So I'm going to do, let's have a look. I'm liking the idea of this actually. So I might need a bigger stamp block. Okay. And I'm liking the idea of this on the front of the card. So I'm keeping these cards very, very yeah, simple. Now if this doesn't work, then I will have to do yeah, a piece of card, but wish me luck. So I'm just giving time for that ink to soak into the cardstock. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? So there's that one. And then on this one, I was thinking that we could have the butterflies. So I'm going to do a couple of butterflies on this one. So let's make sure we've got plenty of ink. And we're just going to, oh, doesn't that look gorgeous? Just put 2 butterflies on like so. Oh, really, really pretty. I'm liking that. And then on this one, because I am going to stamp the sentiments now, again, stamp them straight onto here. So this one, I'm going to put spread your wings and fly. So that's just going to go there. And I've just realised I probably haven't done that straight because, yeah, although that looks nice. So we haven't finished, by the way. This is just all of our stamping that we are doing. And then with this one, I'm going to use this with thanks. Okay. So, and that's just going to go there. Loving that. And then one more thing that I'd like to do is we've got these little bees. So, what I want to do is just pop a little bee there because we have 2. And then, oh, yeah, and then there. Gorgeous, like that. Right, so that's all I'm going to do with regards to the stamping. So let's pop these away. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it, well, I say it's all we're going to do with this stamping, because we're not. We're actually going to stamp on some of them as well. Let me just pop these back on. And let me get the stamp off that I'm going to use. So we're going to use this one for our third card. Okay, so move them and pop that on there like so. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to take some gel pens. So I have some here on my desk, and we're just going to add in some colour just with our gel pens. Nothing fancy at all. And then let's go in with this nice vibrant pink. These ones are doodlers and the neon, and these are from B&M. Really cheap. It might not work because they've been upside down, so I just need that. And I'm just going to put a few sort of, it's just to give it, you know, a bit of, I mean, you can colour the whole flower in if you want to, or you can do what I'm doing, just adding a little bit in. I'm adding a bit of this one in, and then I'm going to add some of that purple in. So, like that. Just bringing it all in. Oh, I'm liking that. Isn't that just lovely? Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay. And this one. Oh, I really like that. I was going to pop on what do you call it, some of that purple, but actually looking at it, I think I'm just going to stick with the pink, because I really like how it looks. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as what I have, so we're just going to colour it in. But it's going to be like, it's not a proper colouring, we're just scribble colouring it in. Yeah, I just thought it would be something just a little bit different. So I mean, please feel free to fast forward this bit. But yeah, I'm loving, absolutely loving that colour. And it, like I said, colour, it's a neon pink. Not something I would go for actually, because it is super bright, but I think with that background it just helps it stand out just that little bit more. So just doing all of this. Oh, gorgeous, like that. Oh, how nice is that? Just want to make sure it on that center is nicely coloured in as well. Okay. Yeah, it is freezing out there today. It's lovely and cozy in here, which is really nice. But hubby is washing the car. I don't know why, because it needs to go in the bin. Yeah, we need a new car. So typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. We buy a studio and then we need a new car. So there you are. Oh, how lovely is that? Right, so I'm loving the vibrancy of that. And then we're just going to pop on some of this. Stick with the neon colours. Actually, when I started using these, I didn't think they were neon, but there you go. There we go, just a little bit, and there we have it. So really pretty. I hope you like that. But isn't that just really nice? absolutely gorgeous. So that's our first card. So then let's grab this one and let's have a look, because they're not all. So yeah, this is a pastel one, so let's use the pastel coloured one, and we're just going to do the same. Now please bear with me, because these have been stored upside down, so which isn't the best thing to do. And the one thing I like about these is it's making these very transparent, because you can still see that stenciling in the background. If you didn't want that stenciling in the background, you could do all your stamping first, and then make yourself some masks and then do your stenciling, and you won't get this, so you'll get a solid coloured butterfly. But I didn't want that this time. I just thought it'd be nice to do it this way. So I'm going to keep both the butterflies exactly the same. So colour them both the same way. And like I said, these are just gel pens, just your cheap average gel pens from B&M or the pound shop. So nothing special at all. No, I'm just going to do sort of hints, I think, of colour. I want to use that purple, because that purple looks lovely, so we'll use that. Oh, I like that. I love that pop of colour. Really, really nice pop of colour. And then let's do this. Yeah, it keeps stopping working. But like I say, it's just the way I've stored them. So I always got taught in school, rub it between your hands like that, and it gets it to work lovely. Yeah, it helps the ink move quicker. I don't know how true that is, but there you go. Oh, how lovely is that? And then yeah, I think let's do, just trying to work out what can be purple and what's not going to be purple. So yeah, like I say, please, if you, this isn't something that you want to watch, if you don't want to watch me colour in, then please do fast forward to the next card. But I know that some people do find it quite relaxing to watch. So how has everybody been? What have you been up with, and what is going on in the UK with this weather? So anyone who isn't in the UK, our weather, honestly, it has been gorgeous one day. I mean, I was sat out in the garden the other day with just a light jumper on, and the sun was gorgeous. And then the next day it is absolutely pouring it down. Today is really windy. It's like you get 4 seasons in one day at the minute. So I have no idea what is going on with our weather, but I wish that we could just jump ahead to summer. It's why I don't like spring. Spring's not a good, yeah, I don't think it's a nice season. It brings you into that a false sense of security, where you think that it's all like you're about to get the really nice weather. So for instance, Monday was just absolutely glorious, and then come Tuesday you've got rain. I mean, I think some parts had snow, and you're just like, honestly, give me a break. So yeah, I'm going to do the same with this other butterfly. Like I said, I'm going to colour these all in the same. You can colour them in different. But yeah, we've done a 1-layer card. Julia will be very proud of me. She knows that me and 1-layer cards don't really get on. But since she set me that challenge, I think I've made it a goal of mine to actually be able to do them. And to tell you the truth, this, when I started, this isn't what I was thinking of. I thought we'd end up adding paper and all sorts, but actually it's turned out really nice. So I mean, if you were to use coloured pencils or felt tip pens, this process here would probably be a lot quicker than my process. So because gel pens do take, you think that they're going to be a bit quicker, but they're not. I just love the vibrancy of gel pens, and as these are small images, then you know, why not do it? We're nearly done with this. I'm trying to work out what colour. Part of me wants to use blue, so I might go blue out for the last bits, because I think that'll be nice. But yeah, I just think that pop of colour on the cards are lovely. These stencils, you could actually just make a card with the stencils in theory, and just use your sentiment as the focal point. Right, there's that. So blue, we've got 2 blues. Oh, I'm gonna go with the more turquoisey blue. Oh, that's rub it. Actually, is this a glitter one? Oh, this one's a glitter one. Yeah, let's end this one with a bit of glitter. So I love the glitter pens. I just think they're gorgeous. So we're just gonna finish up. Yeah, that's a good choice. On these. Oh, I really like it. And then we're going to make our final card, which we're going to use the packaging. But how could we not? That packaging is gorgeous. It's like watercolour effects, isn't it? So yeah, so it'd be nice to see what we come up with that. But I think I'm going to use that what do you call it, stamp. The flower stamp. I want to say it's a poppy actually. It looks like a poppy, but yeah, I don't think it is. I'm not very good with names of flowers. I just know I like flowers, but yeah, I don't care what they're called. They're so pretty to look at. Oh yeah, I know our lovely Christine, who's part of my design team, she's really good at flowers, like flower names. She was naming all the names of my flowers that I've used in my collections, which yeah, even I couldn't have done that. I know carnations and roses, so I know a few. I know enough, I think. I know what lilies are, but yeah, no, she was naming them all. I was well impressed. So I'm nearly there, guys. This one actually, the glitter pen, is going on beautifully. It just glides. So yeah, it glides. I've had I did buy a set of not glitter pens, gel pens from Arteza, because our lovely Julia got some, and oh, they were awful. And I think they changed their supplier, because yeah, mine are awful to use, whereas Julia's were really nice to use. I hate it when companies do that. Oh yeah, are we bored yet? I hope not. I feel like it's been a long time since we did this, where I just chatted away with you while colouring in. You know, for 2 simple cards, they have taken a while. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say make sure I'm recording. Could you imagine if I wasn't recording? Okay, I'm nearly done. But please, like I say, honestly, if you're not enjoying this part, and it's not what you want to see, then do skip to the next one, because we will be there in a second. Oh, I love that. I'm not adding anything else to that, because I think that just looks perfect as well. So that is our second card. So for our third card, right, let's move these, because we're not going to need our gel pens. I'm going to put these away. I've got like a little, I don't know, shelfy thing, right, that will sit in. And then what we're going to do is, with this, I'm going to stamp this flower. So we're essentially stamping that one on here. Oh, like it. and we're going to cut them out. Oh, I didn't do a good job at stamping on that one. That's fine, because we'll just cover that little bit. And there. Yeah, 3 will be enough. So they are wet still. I'm wondering whether to emboss them or if they'll dry quickly. Just having a look, because it's like got a shiny surface, so they tend to take just a little bit longer to dry when on a shiny surface. So while we wait for that to dry, I don't know if you can see, you can still see that it's wet. I'm wondering whether to, although bits of it has dried, so yeah, it is drying just slowly. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our paper, and then I'm going to have it that way actually. I'm going to pop some glue down on here. I say paper, but I mean packaging. So I'm just going to pop glue all over this, because I want this so that there's no white border on it. Okay. So let's stick that on. Like so. And then I'm going to cut around it. And then down this side. Now I do need to put a sentiment on, and I think I'm going to make this into a thank you card. So we'll use the with thanks sentiment that comes on the stamp set. Okay, so get rid of those little bits. And then let's bring that back. And I'm going to stamp with thanks using the same ink. Okay, do it that way. And I just want it down at the bottom here. There we go. Not the greatest at all, but it is fine. So I'm just going to get a pen, because I don't know if you can see that S didn't do very well, but like I say, it's not the end of the world. We can just fill it in with a black pen like that. Now I'm going to keep my black pen out, because I have a feeling I want to go and do a border. The cup of tea is lovely. Yeah, they're just about dry. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to cut these out like so, and then these are just going to be our toppers. But we don't have to do any colouring in. All the colouring in has been done for us, which, how cool is that? I'm trying, there's some very, very slight wet bits left. Very few, but enough that I could smudge it. So I'm just trying to be ever so careful. Right, so there's that one. And then I'll do this one. And I am leaving a border around these. I just find it easy to cut with borders. And personally, I like borders. I like to see, I think that they stand out more. But it is, like I say, it's personal preference, isn't it? Now, we have missed this bit, so we'll just skip back by that, and I'll show you how we deal with it. We just go like that. Like so. And then let's do this. And can you believe this is all out of packaging? So even if you weren't to do the first 2 cards and you just did this, you could even stencil on the top of this. So get your stencils and yeah, put some stenciling on. That would look nice. Again, I need to be careful because this one's got more wet bits on than the others. Okay, and oh, perfect placement. So really liking that. And we've got a few other bits in just there that we can keep, which I will keep with the magazine because then I can use them. yeah, let's stick these down. So using my glue, I'm just going to keep them where I have them. Okay, and then this one over there, like that. Oh, how lovely is that? And yeah, I was right, I do want that black scribbly border. So let's grab our pen, and don't be, you know, don't be scared to do this. A simple thing like adding a scribbly border can make all the difference to your card. There. And then we're just going to put some wiggles and squiggles like that, and there we have it. That is our card done. So in this video we have made 3 cards to the same technique, but I do think they've turned out very, very differently, and then one using our packaging. So quick reminder, it was a Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue number 243, and these are the 3 cards that we have made. You can get this from Craft Stash. There is a link in my description box below. It is an affiliated link, which means that it won't cost you anything extra whatsoever. It just helps me earn a small commission that helps keep this channel going, and I very, very much appreciate every single person who uses that. There is other ways you can support me. I do have a link for Buy Me a Coffee, and I also have memberships, which is 99p a month, and it's just a way for you to support the channel as well and keep it going so I can bring more content like this. I think that's it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.